Thank you for joining us. Welcome to LumioseStation.
Hello there everyone at LumioseStation. This is your man SofaTurtles here as your conductor for today. And there's a battle against one of my close friends, Michael. But looking at my team, I have the Emolga, the greatest Pokemon of all time. I'm kidding. But Emolga is just so freaking adorable. You gotta use one. Braviary representing America. You know, USA, Captain America. I have Landorus here, my little floating Tigger. Landorus is a really good Pokemon to have. He sets up Stealth Rocks really well, and he's a really good U-turner. Although the only problem with him is that he has no form of reliable recovery, but he does what he does really well. I have Scissor here. He's actually my Defogger, so I'm not running any Choice Band or anything on it. I'm running Leftovers and Defog. And he has knockoff too, which is really useful for when your opponent switches in Skarmory and you knock off those leftovers. Oh my goodness, it's so useful. Next, I have the Gardevoir, who's my Mega of this team. Basic Calm Mind set really, with Hyper Voice just to take advantage of that pixelate he gets when it Mega Evolves. And then finally I have the Assault Vest Vileplume because I couldn't find a really good set to run Vileplume with. I mean, it has Chlorophyll, but I don't want to run it in the sun. Because of Charizard shenanigans, so I thought it would be better just run it as Assault Vest and switch it on water types, which is pretty hard to do because in this case my friend Michael here has a nice little Fire Water Grass core with his Blastoise, his Mega Blastoise, his Amoonguss, and his Arcanine. He has a Skarmory, which is a good Pokemon to put on any team. Then he has a Snorlax, which is also a really good especially Wallish Pokemon, I should say. And finally, the most annoying Pokemon of all time, Klefki. But before I start biting my tongue, and let's dive into this battle, like right now. So here you see he's issuing the nice challenge, nice fedora and shades. He doesn't wear that in real life, BTW. But anyway, I send out "You are a cutie" because that is what Emolga will always be in my heart. And he goes for the spikes, and I was debating whether to go for the Thunderbolt, but I expected him to switch in Amoonguss eventually, so I just went for the Volt Switch just to be safe. I bring in Landorus, so I get off that nice Intimidate, though I don't think it will matter too much. I know that he's holding the Ceres Berry on this Klefki because that's what he likes to do. So I was actually pretty happy he didn't go more than half. I go for the Stealth Rocks as he switches out into Skarmory just because I didn't want to spam Earthquake knowing that he had the Skarmory on his team. So I just go for the nice U-turn on the next turn, and here I believe I decide to switch in Emolga once again because he still doesn't have his rocks up, so I'm still in a pretty good defensive position. Or offensive position, as I should say. So all the pressure is on him now because Emolga is probably going to one-hit KO him with either Volt Switch or Stab Thunderbolt. But here he decides to switch out. He goes into his Amoonguss, and I should have predicted this, but I didn't really take a picture of his team. I just go for the Volt Switch as always just to be safe, and this is just a really fun Volt Switching team. I mean, like, just knowing that you have all this momentum on your side is just really assuring, and like, there's not too much pressure that you feel when you're battling. So here I just bring in my my Braviary Canada. I don't know why he's nicknamed Canada. I had this one since Gen 5. That was actually a really long time ago. This is like, I think, from my black version. But anyway, I go for the Brave Bird here, and that obviously will take out the Amoonguss. I think he expected me to not Volt Switch, U-turn. So that surprises him. Here he brings in Klefki. I'm fearing the paralysis, and that would not be fun to have on my Braviary. And it turns out though that the Stealth Rocks activates the Ceres Berry, so he's up to around, I'd like to say 70% of his health. So here I bring in Scissor, knowing that I do not fear being paralyzed. The only thing I fear is like swagger, annoyance. But I have to get these rocks, these spikes, all this stuff off the field. But here he goes for the Thunder Wave, and of course I'm not paralyzed, so I don't think it matters too much because that means I cannot get burnt anymore. But he doesn't have anything that could cause me to get burnt. So he switches out. He brings in Blastoise. He was expecting the Bullet Punch. So even if I went for Bullet Punch or Knockoff, it wouldn't have mattered. So I had to go for the Defog just to ensure all the safeties, and his evasion falls and everything on the field goes away. So I wasn't really feeling the need for Stealth Rocks too much, mostly because the only Pokemon that was really weak to Stealth Rocks on his team was his Arcanine, which I didn't really fear too much because of all the Pokemon I have on my team that are much faster than it. So here I switch in Vileplume, not fearing anything from this this Blastoise. He Mega Evolves and he goes for the Rapid Spin. So I don't. I told him afterwards that because he didn't know what Defog did. He was like, "What does Defog do, dude?" And he just went for the. I guess he just went for it for no reason. So I went for the Pello Dance, and that was a big mistake. I should have just gone for the Sludge Bomb, but I was scared of Skarmory coming in, and I had nothing. I had nothing I could honestly do to any of his other Pokemon. So I decided to just let it to sack my Vileplume, because I know that after the Flare Blitz, a lot of recoil damage will go on to the Arcanine, and he got poisoned by the FX Spore too, which is all good for me because he's gonna die in the next few turns. So here I switch in Landorus again, and I just want to get back my Stealth Rocks up. So I get that nice Intimidate. He doesn't have I don't think he has any like moves that can really touch Landorus with the Arcanine. So he switches in Skarmory. Now I went for the Earthquake expecting him to just sacrifice it, but guess he didn't. So I go for the Stealth Rocks now on this turn, and he goes for the Stealth Rocks too, which is really annoying. So I honestly don't know what to do at this point. I decided to just U-turn out, and I was expecting a switch, but he doesn't switch out. So I decided to go into my Emolga, praying that I survive a possible Brave Bird, and You Are a Cutie comes back into the field, and oh my goodness, the Stealth Rocks hurt my heart. So he goes for the Brave Bird, and as you'll see after this nice clean animation, it does so much. Oh my goodness, I live with 4 HP, and he got a crit. So I'm honestly not sure what to feel about this predicament. I went for the Air Slash expecting a switch. That was really stupid of me. I should have just gone for the Thunderbolt and just spammed it. But I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking on that turn. I think I might have misclicked, or I just wasn't thinking properly. So here I decide, okay, well I have to step up my game. He's not gonna be able to kill my waifu. He's not gonna be able to kill my waifu with that with any moves. And I have the Sturdy, even though I don't think it matters because I don't have any recovery on me, and I got hurt by the Stealth Rocks. So I decided to Mega Evolve here, and I get into that nice, beautiful funeral dress that oh my goodness, I'm getting tongue twisted. Shiny Mega Gardevoir wears, and I go for that Shadow Ball. It takes out the Skarmory cleanly. He brings in Klefki. I don't know what to feel about this. I decided to switch out, and I think I went into Landorus because that's the only thing I could reliably switch into. I didn't want to get paralyzed, and I knew that Mega Gardevoir will be a monster with that Stab, Hyper Voice, Pixelate times 1.3 bonus. So he did go for the Thunder Wave, which is a good prediction for me, and all I have to do now is spam Earthquake until I die, or yeah, just spam Earthquake until I die. So he goes for the Spikes, not that it matters too much, I guess. I mean, like, if I switch in my Gardevoir once again, it'll get hurt by, I guess, 25% of its health. I'm not sure how many layers he set up already, but I remember that I defogged most of them away. I think this is the first time he set up Spikes since I defogged them away. So, here he brings in Blastoise, and I know I cannot KO it in one hit, but I decided I don't really have a safe switch in since Vileplume is dead now. So yeah, he goes for the Ice Beam, and that's obviously going to take out Landorus. I mean, Mega Blastoise with base 135 attack, I believe. So yeah, that's gonna take anything out, honestly. So here I finally decide to bring in my waifu, and once again she's here to bring Mega Blastoise into his funeral pyre. Although I'm at 60% of health now, so I'm kinda, I don't know what to feel about that. I go for the Hyper Voice, and of course that takes out the Mega Blastoise. He brings in Arcanine, and he forgets that the Stealth Rocks are on the field. Well, not really forgets. He told me that, like, he decided to just whatever. Mega Arcanine is dead at this point, so I might as well just sacrifice it. And then he brings in the Snorlax, and I don't know, dude. I don't know. I decided that it would be faster just to end the battle with a Destiny Bond, because he's gonna kill me in the next hit anyway. I mean, Mega Gardevoir has like base 60 defense. It's about as frail as a Gengar, and I get taken out, but he goes down with me, and it's all good. So I won with a 3-0 victory, and it was a really fun battle. Michael was laughing at my nicknames, like, "Why, you're a waifu? What?" But anyway, yeah, that was a good battle. If you like this video, please subscribe to LumioStation. I'm really grateful that they're giving a lot of players the opportunity to be able to just present their content to a bigger audience. And I think my channel will be in the description below if this video gets accepted. But anyway, SofaTurtles is out. Peace, dog.